There's enough people here to cast a vote to get each one of them out if they fail us off of this. So let them know by your vote their job is on the line.
Actually, like I'm sitting there and I'm totally offended. But you could actually say the panel is really not here to answer questions. We're here, we've got lots of questions to ask. And you're just here to appease us. It's like, you know this is gonna happen. I'm feeling like we're gonna have a strip club. It's gonna open. I'm gonna go to Domino's, there's gonna be, strippers on a sign. It's gonna open. And it's like, you know we're gonna have to take this further and fight this further. Because you're not giving us any kind of guarantee. It's like fake little thumbs up. It's like you're not giving us eye contact, no direct answers, and this is like a joke. This is like, you got all these people who have turned out. We have lives too. We all have lives, and we came for a common cause. We're out here for a common cause, and you know the strip club is opening. I mean, just be straight up. Be honest with us and admit we're going to have a strip club in Brian's Road next to Domino's Pizza.
Saturday night when they open up, let's all be there.
It's like, nobody's even looking at me and denying what I'm asking. You're not denying it. We're going to have a crappy, out of all the things in the world for this community that's collapsing, you're going to give us a strip club with 50 strippers. Over 50, that's what the flyers say. Over 50 strippers.
From 9 p.m. to 6 a.m.
6 a.m. 9 p.m. to 6 a.m.
There are flyers that over 50 strippers will be performing at this club.
December 25th.
It's
Still advertised.
Do any of you live in this area?
No. Clinton Road, they shut them down.
You live in this area?
They didn't know when Safeway was closing. They found out on Facebook.
Everybody's looking away. They can't look over here. Hey, does anyone live in this area? You do. How do you feel about this?
They don't live here, probably.
I started the meeting by telling you exactly how I feel.
Tell me again.
We are totally opposed to it. That's why we're here. We wanted to hear directly from you as citizens in this community.
We are outraged.
And I hear
We are
you.
furious.
And I wouldn't expect anything otherwise. I wouldn't expect anything otherwise. That's why we're here. Because we're concerned about this. That's exactly why we're here.
So what are you going to do about it?
Why are they still advertising that they're opening? Because they are.
My name is Dover Thomas, and I live
November 23rd.
What I'm concerned about, you talking about at 6 in the morning. I got to come out at 4 something in the morning to go to work. We got drunk drivers. We got people hanging out. We got a lot of things going to happen if you have a strip joint. God forbid it happen. I pray. I'm a pray that God don't let it happen. That's the only one who cannot let that happen is God. Because we don't need that. We don't, look, I mean, me and my husband had a house built. We had a house built, not that, knowing that we're going to have a strip joint in the neighborhood there. Come on now, it could be anything besides a strip joint. I mean, come on now, be for real. Look at all these people. We are mad. We are mad about the idea. And we not happy. That's all, so we're not happy.
My name is Amber Janke Kravitsky. I came here in 1973 with my parents. So, but I I don't live here anymore, but I was raised in the Strawberry Hills subdivision. Have lived in St. Mary's County, and now I'm back in Charles County in the La Plata area. But I've been attending Grace Baptist Church in Bryan's Road, Maryland since 1973, and I'm still an active member. So I want to just be put on the record that I'm against this proposed business here. Being in the community, in the church faith community, I watched this area decline, and it upsets me because this is really my home. Even though I live in La Plata, this still feels like home. I come here at least on Sundays, if not multiple times, and I still have a father-in-law that lives in the Strawberry Hills area. So I'm concerned for his safety.
What's the next step? They open.
But I also work for our sister county, Prince George's County, in zoning information. I just wanted to share with you a little bit about what adult entertainment is in Prince George's County. And I won't go into the full definition of it, but it is on our website. You can look it up. But what is the intent of adult entertainment? It's basically to sexually arouse or excite another person. I want better for my community. There are opioid epidemics. There's pornography epidemics in our country. Men need to do better. Women need to do better. I agree with the young 21-year-old. We have a moral issue in this country. This community needs to rise up and be better.
We're here.
This is also the gateway. Bryan's Road is the gateway on the western side to our county.
Yep.
It's in a terrible state. I don't know how many times I pick up trash along the highway along 210. I pick it up one day and it's like I didn't pick it up the next day. I'd like to see trash removal service along 210 as a regular activity and not necessarily for volunteers. It's too much. It's pitiful, the state that 210 is in. It's actually the most deadliest road supposedly in the nation, maybe, but I know State Farm has it ranked very high as one of the deadliest highways. So I just wanted to say I'm against this. I want this community to do better, and I'm here as an active participant, have been since the 1970s. Thank you.
Good evening. My name is Dr. Wills, and can you all hear me?
No.
Now, the first thing I would like to say, I will give credit where credit is due to the attorney that spoke. Sir, you are an excellent speaker. And as a paralegal, that's what you say in the platform. However,
Louder.
what you did not tell these people is that 1,000 feet is the equivalent of 2/10 of a mile. What is to stop my child from seeing a billboard from 3/10 of a mile away from there? I don't want my child exposed to that at all. 2/10 of a mile is not enough to assure us that if they should happen to open, our children are protected.
Right.
I mean, you're an excellent attorney, but let's tell the truth so we really understand what's going on.
My name is Tangent Carter. I live at 6842 Ed Court, Indian Head. Just a quick question, even if it may not be able to be answered. My question is with respect to the liquor license. Because if they applied under Mama Stella's, and then my understanding is that whoever Mama Stella is, and whoever applied for that liquor license under their name, then how is that liquor license being transferred, or if it's being, so they're going to open up a strip joint and not sell any alcohol?
BYOB. That's how it's advertised. Mama Stella came from Clinton.
So first of all, there was no liquor license issued to that group. That was actually one of the things that alerted us, because obviously you can't have an establishment in Charles County with nudity and a liquor license at the same time. So the Mama Stella's turned their liquor license in on Thursday. And so there is no liquor license at all involved. Oh, second, the bring your own part. You're not allowed to bring it. You're not allowed to bring it in either. There's a whole lot of things that you guys keep. To the gentleman that spoke to me about how well I spoke, thank you. And I'll echo the sentiment back to you. Very eloquent. However, so look, there's an emotional reaction to this, and there's unfortunately, we're a government. We have to operate in a certain manner and function.
And that's why elections take place.
The reason why I put my head down is I'm the lawyer for the commissioners. My job is to represent them. I know that they can't, I know they want, listen, every one of the 5 of them want to say to you, this will not be here, we'll do everything we can to, we will prohibit it, we will stomp it out, every one of them agree with you. Legally, they can't say that. I can. And the reason why they all put their head down is because whoever said about a legal loophole, there is a small legal loophole. We cannot, the First Amendment, the Supreme Court of the United States says, we absolutely cannot simply say no. That is the rule of law in the United States. We cannot simply say no. However, as C.T. Wilson knows, your delegate, because he did it in Prince George's County, we can regulate it as difficult as we can to make it as unlikely as possible for it to come here. My commissioners aren't going to stand up and lie to you and say they will absolutely make it not happen.
They gave a
They're
thumbs up.
not going to lie to you. They're going to come up here and tell you the truth, all of it. And so the questions that you've asked, like did they get a liquor? I don't even think they applied for a liquor license. They might, because they know they can't. So they said, let's try to bring it in. They can't do that either. Ultimately, even Sheriff Berry has a little bit of a hindrance on what he can do because these aren't criminal law violations, they're zoning law violations. So then we'll take whatever steps that we can so that I can use Sheriff Berry's power to keep this place closed. It's going to be a fight the entire way. The commissioners are out here to tell you they're committed to the fight. Why I'm sitting here so I can answer you is that I'm committed to the fight as well. So we just had the Nationals finish the fight. That's our job.